Hey Capricorn, what's going on? It's Robin here with AriesFireTarot, guys. Welcome to my channel. So I'm doing your April 2021 bonus tarot card reading. So this is where I scour the internet and I find new and intriguing readings to bring to you guys, sort of to round off the additional content that I provide for you on a monthly basis. I do upload new content every Sunday, so if you guys are not tapping the notification bell, you might want to start doing that on your, like, where you've subscribed to me, just so you can get notified, because YouTube kind of tightened up its notification regulations and I just don't even want to talk about that anymore. But okay, so this is going to be for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and it's called Feeling Inspired, and I'm using the Gilded Tarot. One last thing before I start throwing down some cards for your reading. Is there somebody watching that they love this song called I Don't Want to Fall in Love? And I think it's sung by somebody called Jamie Child, but I could be wrong. It came out, I think, in the 80s. Just as I was picking up the deck to do your reading, I heard that song like blaring full blast in my head. So let me know if it's one of you guys or more of you guys. I think I feel a sneeze coming on. Hold on. Oh man, I barely made it. So let's have the first card here for you guys. That's how to connect to your higher self. Oh. Ten of Swords. Okay, so, you know, there's some sort of phase that you've been going through that needs to end. Maybe a little bit of worry going on here. We've got the Ten of Swords. This is a situation of just being way too stressed out, you know. I think it was in a daily tarot card reading that I was giving guidance to tell yourself that you're too blessed to be stressed. So when you're focused on stress, you guys, it really eliminates all other pathways for you. This is why people meditate. This is why people do yoga. This is why people sage their house, you know, and maybe switch to decaf, you know, or have, like, limit your caffeine intake and stuff like that. And kind of, I'm not comfortable, hold on. And kind of like find ways to de-stress your life. And I know for some of you, because of like the jobs that you do or the situation that you're in, it's easier said than done, but is there some coping strategies that you guys can implement so that you feel a little bit better? Because stress is probably blocking messages from your higher self, and your higher self is your guidance system to navigate your earth walk, okay? So I want to pull a card to see how you connect to other people. I'm still having a bit of an aftershock from that sneeze, which actually turned out to be 2. So, God, what are you guys going through right now? So how to connect to others? The Tower card. So far you've got the Ten of Swords and the Tower card. So I'm actually getting here. So the Tower card is obviously something is about to happen, but it is also going to put you in a position of availability. But okay, so that is the book meaning of the card. So, but what I'm getting here from my guides, who are right over here, it's time to just start telling your naked truth, okay? And this doesn't mean you have to do like a broadcast of the naked news or anything like that for yourself, like post a video to Facebook, hey, you know what I mean? Just stop varnishing things for people. You know, people can handle a lot more than you think, and people will, they'll just love you for you. And if they don't love you for you in all your unvarnished naked truth, then what are they doing in your life anyway? Okay, and that's probably a little bit of your stress with that Ten of Swords. I just need to shift a little bit, you guys, sorry. You know, I think of this phrase, they can either like it or lump it, you know, so if people don't like it, they can lump it. What does that mean anyways? But you know what I mean? Like, why be in any sort of relationship if you can't just be you any relationship, a friendship, you know. I mean, there's certain situations where you don't want to show up being 100% yourself. That might be just your job. But, you know, these two things are sort of, it's holding your highest wisdom at bay, and it's really not allowing people to see you and love you the way that you need to be loved. So where to find inspiration, you guys? We've got the Emperor card here, and he's quite suave. And he's very, like, poised. I want to say he's like blue steel. And where to find inspiration? So there's probably somebody in your life that has everything going on. And you might be sort of looking at them in a, why do they have everything? But meanwhile, this person could be a really strong mentor for you to be able to help you build your future and possibly deal with matters of the heart and matters of stress and matters of feeling like you need to be varnishing your truth so that people would be more accepting of you. And that last bit, nothing could be farther from the truth, you know. And it might be like the more honest with yourself, the smaller your circle gets, but that's okay. Like, it might be better to have one or two people that really understand you. I'm getting another song, Flock of Seagulls. Than having people like that, like the flock of seagulls. Like, have you ever taken a bag of chips to the beach? Like, hello. And all they want is to peck things out of your hands, right? So anyway, getting back to the Emperor, so you could be feeling a little bit jealous of them, but they're the person that can help you. So if you know anybody that you feel a little bit jealous of their worth, like financial, or the way that they attract love and, you know, really solid friendships, it's because they have accepted themselves for who they are, and they only let people into their life that feel the same way about themselves. So then you can connect and really accept each other. So let's see what gift you were born with, Capricorn. Oh my goodness. So we pulled the Devil card, you know, and this guy's really quite a strong guy. Have you guys seen the movie The Cell? It kind of reminds me of that guy, you know, sort of the antagonist, you know? Kind of reminds me of that. So you guys really could be a genius, but it could be sort of a dark genius. And this could be why you're holding things back from other people a little bit, because you're concerned about how people will accept that. But hello, have you heard of an author called Stephen King? You want to talk about a dark mind? And he made massive wealth out of that, you know. So you might want to start looking for people that did really well at the thing that makes you kind of uncomfortable about yourself, you know. And maybe there's a whole ton of people who are like, nope, but that doesn't matter. You know, you could be just really powerful in a way that you're not 100% comfortable with. But that's your secret. That's your secret to life, you know? So how does this gift help you? We'll have a look at that. Yep. Okay, so we've got the Six of Pentacles. So you start sort of giving that gift away out to the universe, okay? And when I'm saying a dark gift, I'm not talking about anything diabolical. But there's people that make, you know, if you want to talk about, like I'm getting the word sort of like dominatrix or, you know, people like M. Night Shyamalan and again, Stephen King. And there's people that have really that dark thread that, and people love that kind of thing. Or you could like really want to make, like people love to be scared, right? So that's why they have things like bungee jumping and rides like the zipper, you know. when the carnival comes to town, because people love that kind of thing. And you could have that kind of ability to bring that into a career focus for you. And when you start to really put that out honestly and wholeheartedly, the universe is just going to bring it on back to you. So if you've got a dark seed, and again, I'm not talking about anything that's horrifying or a crime against humanity or cruelty to animals or anything like that. I'm talking about something creative, you know, in the sense of those realms that I was talking about. And Stephen King keeps popping into my head because he wrote this book called Gerald's Game. And honestly, that's the only time in my life I ever had to put a book down because I was so scared. Okay, if you haven't read it, whew, that's a wild ride. So you guys are capable of creating that wild ride for other people, but it could scare you a little bit. So get on it. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. Peace. Bye.